best God's girl that I know.
Thank you so much. I am so excited to be here today. And I'm always excited to be in the presence of God's girls, and more excitement abounds because we're in God's presence. And that is always so exciting. I know we always say that this Christmas season is the reason, right? Jesus is the reason for the season, but Jesus is the reason for every breath we take. So I'm glad you were able to be here with me, and we're going to chat a little bit about what this Christmas season is all about. Okay? Now, I did it this weekend. This right after Thanksgiving. We're getting into all the hustle and bustle, and I did it for a reason, because we're right at the beginning. Right? Right at the beginning. And this part of getting ready for the Christmas season is kind of like when you first get engaged. For those of you that have had this privilege, when you first get engaged, you know those first few moments, and you're like, he went to Jared's. I mean, or wherever he went, right? And he's all, it doesn't matter, honey, it's on the finger. It's fine, it's fine. And it's wonderful, and such a beautiful moment, and you realize that you're going to spend the rest of your life with this person. And it's the first day of the engagement, so that's still really good news. It's awesome. So then you get to think of all the great stuff, the planning. I call it the pre-planning. When you start to maybe try planning, you're thinking about themes and colors, what season you'll be married in, and you have no idea the other decisions that come after that, which is who are you going to sit Aunt Mildred next to? And what do you mean? How can chicken cost $75 a plate? I don't get it. The venues, how many people, why is everybody saying yes that they're coming? All I wanted was for them to send presents. Don't people realize what has to happen here? No. All of that stuff will pretty much, if you let all the planning get to you, you'll end up, by the time the year's over, sitting on the floor of your kitchen table, right under there, crying hysterically, eating cookie dough right off the tube. That's it, because well, at least, doesn't anybody else cope that way? I tend to cope that way. And in case you're wondering whether I'm talking about holiday planning or planning your wedding, it's the same effect. It's going to happen. Cookie dough. Make it happen. Put it on the thing. Because that's what we do. We make ourselves plan so much and stress so much over every little detail and all the stuff we have to do, right? There's so much to do. And that to-do list gets bigger, right? And that's just what we do. Now, I gotta tell you, I am the best rationalizer pretty much on the face of the earth. Anything that you want to decide that it's not your fault, just come to me. Because I can give you at least 3 reasons why, girl, it's not your fault at all. And in this to-do situation and getting all this stuff crazy, I gotta tell you, it's not your fault. It's commercials. If you take 5 minutes to go through all these commercials, then you realize something's got to happen. For example, have you seen the commercials where everyone's seated around the table? There is a perfect turkey in the middle, and all these gorgeous side dishes. Nothing's burnt, nothing's Cajun, nothing has any kind of crazy stuff. All the children are perfectly dressed and very, very quiet, I'm not sure. And everything, all the grandparents are lovingly attending to the kids, and everybody's just having a fabulous dinner. Then we go off, there's another one that'll come over here and you're around the tree. Oh, the laughter we have. And everything's wonderful because everybody got the perfect gift. And then I look at these and I ask myself, who are these people? And where are they? Because I would love to hire a few of them to come over to my Christmas functions and kind of like balance some people out, because I don't know. Sometimes ours end up looking like, the Jerry Springer Christmas edition. And yeah, it's an issue. But I love my family. Most of them are Yeah, I love my family, I really do. And we do have a great, great time. But that's what it is, right? You get these commercials and they're selling you perfection. They're selling you this dream of what's supposed to happen. And obviously, we try to obtain. Every year we say, not gonna do that again. And every year, we take out the list. Now, I gotta tell you, there's somebody that I would love to meet. For the next about 30 days, every single moment of this Christmas season, there is someone that I would love to be. And that is my husband. My husband, I gotta tell you, my husband has the sweetest deal around. He has, let me show you, I brought you his to-do list for the holidays. You wanna see it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I brought that to you. It's right here. This is my husband's to-do list, and there's 2 things on here. It's very exciting. Here it is. Ready? Buy gift for Mercy. Now, I cannot tell you how easy that is because I start sending him links in January. All kinds of recommendations, sizes, colors, everything. He knows. He has, everything's documented. We have folders going on. This is not hard. Maybe just kind of dwindling down to exactly what can we purchase. And the next thing is, buy card for Mercy from Charlie and the Twins. Now, for those of you who don't know who Charlie and the Twins are, that is our dog and our 2 cats. And that's what happens when people, like, you know, middle-aged people don't have children. This is what happens. We tend to refer to them as Charlie and the Twins. So yes, so I will get a card because they're so thoughtful. And they give me a card every year. So this is his to-do list. And here's what he gets to do. He gets to take care of this. And then he just gets to show up wherever he's told. Usually I do have to confess he's wearing what he's been told to wear. He just goes, he has a great time, he hangs out with the family, with his friends, he eats, he has a drink, he goes over there, he watches the game. They talk about, you know, all that important stuff that men talk about? You know, that kind of thing, like the NBA is back on, you know, that kind of thing. Those things, they've just figured that stuff back on. And then he goes home. And he has a great time. As a matter of fact, last year we had a very interesting conversation after one of our family get-togethers. We got home and he said, that was fun. I love hanging out with those people. That was a really good time. And I looked at him and I said, what party did you attend? I was back over here where, you know, Aunt Mildred, poor Aunt Mildred. Aunt Mildred got a little too close to the rum balls. So then she was getting a little too close to everybody else. And we had to deal with that. And then little Bobby. Little Bobby was also getting a little too close to all the little ornaments that were going on there. So then we had a little crash fest, and I had to deal with that because I can't just leave it there because those people do have animals that need to be dealt with. And then, hello, did anybody not listen to my list? We had 6 trays of chicken. It was very stressful. I'm so glad that that's over. Now my husband, in case you don't know, he's a mental health counselor. And as a mental health counselor, I gotta tell you, we've been married 23 years. And other than the fact that I'm madly in love with him, I would never leave this man because I'm not giving up free therapy. That's never, ever gonna happen, okay? So, but he's fabulous. I think I've been his lifelong thesis as well, so that's why he's as good as he is. But he knows a very clever thing, and that is, he knows when to smile, wait a couple of moments, and walk away. Because there's nothing at that point that you're going to say to me that is not going to end up in a, I can't believe that you did. Yeah. He's been there, he's done that, he got that cookie. So that's exactly what he did. Because he knows, he's got it down, he knows what this Christmas season is about. He was just simply a guest at this party. He enjoyed it, he did what the host wanted him to do, he enjoyed it, had a great time, and he let it go. Wouldn't it be fabulous if we could do that as well? Amen. Amen. Now, I got to tell you that as God's girls and as women in general, we have our own Christmas carol. Now, you may not know how it goes, but you sang it over and over. I'm going to give you a little bit of it. Ready? I have so much to do. I cannot get it done. I have so much to do. When does this get fun? Right? Have you ever told yourself, I have so much to do? And then we tell each other, girl, I'm so tired. I have so much to do. There's stuff with the kids at school. There's stuff with these coworkers. Who told these coworkers I like them? I'm being paid to be with them. And now there's potlucks and gift exchanges and secret Santas and seriously. Amen and Merry Christmas. I know I'm the only Christian in this. Why? Why can't they hire someone else to be the witness? But no, they don't do that. And then I have stuff at home. And of course, I am very involved in my church. And there's a lot of stuff going on at church, right? We do this at Christmas and of course at Easter. We're hustling and we're bustling and there's so much to do. Now, I find it really, really interesting that those are the times when we find that we have so much to do, so much on our to-do list. Remember, I have a to-do list too, but I couldn't bring it here because, you know, my back hurts and it's just too much.